Hi Pisces, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, and Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your Spirit Guide Love Message reading for you. Now, this reading is undated because whenever you come across this reading is the exact right time that your Spirit Guide wanted you to see it. So let's dive right in now, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. And if this reading resonates with you, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also to subscribe to my channel. What we're going to do is we're going to put your healing oracle cards over to the side, and we're going to use these in just a moment. And we're going to take the Spirit Guide Animal Oracle cards, and we're going to, at the end of the tarot reading, layer this on top of the tarot to give you a more in-depth reading from Spirit. This is kind of like a bonus reading at the very end. Just, giving more depth to the reading. And now let's see, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus, what your Spirit Guide has to say. Spirit Guide. Love message for Pisces. Spirit guides, 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 love message for Pisces. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Fantastic. Okay. At the center of everything, Pisces is the Queen of Pentacles. This is an earth sign energy, a Taurus, a Virgo, a Capricorn, but there is a strong sense of prosperity leading you forward. Then you have the Hanged Man. You're going to be seeing everything very differently than everybody else. So don't feel bad, or don't, doubt yourself because you're going to the beat of a different drum. Yeah. Spirit is saying this is where you're supposed to be. Then we have the Sun card, happiness, joy. This is the happiest card in the whole entire tarot deck. The Three of Cups, okay? The Tower, I definitely, can see this. Okay, the Five of Swords. The Ace of Cups, this is a gift just for you, which leads you to embracing the sun, so that is amazing. The Two of Cups, the Minor Arcana Lovers card, shining through. The Knight of Pentacles, Knights defend queens, so you're defending your prosperity. And then the Page of Pentacles, you're being a student of what you desire. So student, defender, and embracer of your prosperity and what it is that you want. You have a strong connection to an earth sign energy, a Taurus, a Virgo, a Capricorn, or whomever you are attracted to needs to be grounded, needs to be centered, and also you are finding yourself more grounded and centered than ever before. You're not really going to be into flightiness. That's going to be something that just doesn't work for you at all. It's kind of like period, end of discussion. You need somebody who knows their path and who knows their truth. Pisces, Spirit Guide, love message for Pisces. Spirit Guides, 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 love message for Pisces. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. This one right here, all right? Answers within, okay? The answers are within you, and your Spirit Guide is going to show that for you. And this one right here, which says hidden blessings, okay? The answers are within, and you're moving towards hidden blessings. You're moving towards hidden peace and hidden truth, all right? So let's start with the answers within, because that's what I'm seeing from your prosperity. And here, if you see this line, okay, it's the Knight of Pentacles, it's the Three of Cups, and it's the Tower card. The Three of Cups for me very much goes with the Tower card, because I see the Three of Cups as a blessing, not a blessing. Well, it is kind of a blessing, but it's kind of like a backhanded one. So this is somebody who is in your life, or who has been in your life, who you really trusted and you were betrayed by. And this is actually happened because your Spirit Guide, okay, divinity, has kicked you out of your comfort zone. And you're going to find the answers within after this devastation, okay, after this pain, after this hurt, okay, after the heartbreak. No matter how big other people would think that the heartbreak is, for you, it was severe and very impactful. The answers come within. You find yourself moving towards your inner light. It is the candle burning for you, right? And it is guiding you forward. Now, the color that shines through here is green. That's healing and cleansing the heart chakra. Now, that is in correlation to the Tower and to the Three of Cups. But it is also saying here, and especially for you Pisces, because you are a water sign, you are represented by the moon, you are emotional truth, okay? You are moving forward in your emotional awareness, and you are moving forward in your grace of power. As you do so, you are embracing new heights, new bounties, and new ideas, right? So by healing and cleansing your heart chakra, you embrace the truth of your soul, and you move forward in the blessings that you truly need to come within your life and within yourself. Then we have hidden blessings. There are going to be realizations that you come to at this time. There are going to be blessings that come into your life at this time that were hidden from you before. That you thought, oh my gosh, I can never move forward this way. Oh my gosh, this was never going to happen. Love wasn't for me. You're going to find that you and your spirit guide are actually a heck of a lot closer than you think you are. All right? So you might think, oh no, I'm not that connected. Oh no, I'm just kind of a go with the flow type of person. And spirit is saying, when you go with the flow, you go with spirit. All right, that's just kind of your default, actually, unless you come from a place of anger, low energy vibration, which if you're watching this channel, you're on a quest for high energy vibration, you're on a quest, and you are embracing a higher energy truth, all right? And that's what I'm seeing here. That's where your hidden blessings come from, because you're raising yourself up, because you know what it is that your heart wants. Even if just by knowing what your heart doesn't want, you embrace the truth of what you do want. You're moving forward in that power. Now, the color that shines through here is blue. It's healing and cleansing your throat chakra. It's knowing that the words that you speak have tremendous power. And if you think, oh, I can just say negative things about myself, that's fine, or I'm just joking, I don't really mean it, or you really are afraid of not being able to have the love that you want in your life, thinking I just have to settle, or thinking that maybe everybody else is meant to have love in their life, but it's not meant for you. No, now it's time to stop, because the hidden blessings are coming. And this is a person who will be able to see your heart, all right? Who will be able to see your emotional truth. And that's something you need, not even when you say it, okay? So it's not like you have to sit down and say, okay, this is what I need, this is what I feel, and everything like that. You need somebody to be able to see your heart. And sometimes you have a hard time expressing what your heart wants, because you're going to think, oh my gosh, I'm just being a baby. Or, yeah, it's going to be something like that, like, oh, I'm just being too sensitive, I should just kind of buck it up. No, with you being a Pisces, you can accomplish anything if you can move past fear. And your partner needs to know that about you. And so they need to come from a place of emotional compassion when they are in a relationship with you. And you need that emotional compassion. If you do not have it with your current partner or with the person that you're seeing, you need to rethink this relationship, because it's not going to be emotionally healthy for you. Right? That's just what Spirit is saying. Just the messenger. Queen of Pentacles with the Knight of Pentacles. You need to defend your prosperity. Right? This is Earth sign energy, a Taurus, a Virgo, a Capricorn. You have a very strong connection here with an Earth sign energy. Very, very much blessed with an Earth sign energy. But there can also have been, for some of you, an Earth sign energy or a person who was too strict, too constricting, all right, kind of took away your joy, didn't understand your happiness, didn't understand what made you smile, and wanted to take it away from you. Now you're healing from that. And it doesn't mean that it had to be a romantic partner. It can be, from your childhood. It can be somebody who spoke negativity over you, who hurt you, who scarred you. And now you are moving forward in your truth. And you're saying, okay, I need to move past this. And it can't even be that you don't realize that you need to move past this until you find somebody who sees your heart for what it truly is. Okay? The essence of yourself. Who sees your emotions, who sees your joy and respects it, doesn't mock it, doesn't downplay it, doesn't, belittle you. All right? And that's what you need here. You need somebody who sees your prosperity, because you're too nice. And I'm not telling you to be mean at all. I believe in kindness full-heartedly, and I believe we need more kindness in this world. So as you embrace your heart's truth, as you embrace your soul, you will move forward to new blessings, new ideas, new beings, new sense of being, okay? Moving you to your heart's truth. And you're moving slowly and steadily, but you're moving steadily towards this goal. And you're claiming it. You're growing as this tree grows. She has the lotus at her heart. so she has peace at her heart. And that's what you need. You need somebody who has peace at their hearts. If you're in a relationship, you need to embrace the peace at your hearts. And if your partner always nitpicks, okay, you need to step back. Then we have the Hangman. You see everything differently. You see everything differently than everybody else. And that's not a bad thing at all. Okay, it is actually a very powerful thing for you. Because you come with new insights, you come with new ideas, you come with a fresh approach. Do not apologize for you. You're going to see love, and you're going to see what you want from love differently than what everybody else wants. That's refreshing and that's good. You need to embrace your heart. You need to embrace the power of your heart because it moves you forward to the Two of Cups. It moves you forward to the Minor Arcana Lovers card. It moves you forward in love, in joy, in happiness. Don't be like everybody else. You're not going to be able to be. Okay? You're not going to be able to sustain what you think everybody else wants. Kind of those picture perfect moments. Okay? Fake smiles. Everything's just wonderful. We've never been happier. Everything is always just fantastic. You want the real, which means that everything isn't always going to be fantastic. You're not going to have a social media life, meaning you're not editing your life to fit other people's dreams or to fit other people's expectations. You need to live for you, which means you need to live more quietly than others do. Okay, that's just part of who you are, Pisces, and that's part of your power and your grace. That I'm definitely seeing here. You need to look at the situation differently, all right? And when you look at love, you need to look at it differently, especially if you're single, because a lot of you who are single are sitting there and saying, I'm never going to find love. It would be great if I had love in my life, but it's not for me. Obviously, look how old I am, or, look how much time has passed and look how many exes I've had. You will always have exes until you find the one. That's it. Everybody will be an ex. It's kind of like if you sit there and you go, no, not you. You cross that ex through them. Even if they cross that ex through you, be thankful. Because how sad is it to love somebody more than they love you? You don't want to live your life like that. Especially not you, Pisces, because you can feel it. You can feel it in your heart and your soul, and it'll make it feel like you can't breathe. Okay? You need love. You need love, and you need to move forward in your emotions. And you also need somebody who's more grounded, because as a water sign, you tend to get swept away at times in emotions. Okay? So you need that grounding. You need your truth. And you need somebody who understands that you see the situation differently than everybody else, and who sees your beauty because of it. Doesn't try to make you be like everybody else. Okay? Doesn't try to sit there and change you, but embraces you. Just fully and beautifully. Then we have the Tower. Divinity is saying it's time for change. Divinity is kicking you out of your comfort zone. So for a lot of you, you might be experiencing kind of upheaval when it comes to love, or a lot of questioning, a lot of soul searching, a lot of, seeking. Because we have here the page of Pentacles, the page of prosperity. You're a student of your prosperity because now you are seeking a deeper truth. Now you are looking towards your true power, your true essence of self. And this is making you look deeper and deeper, know more and more about you and where you want to stand and where you want to be. All right? So here, this is saying it's time for change. It's time for change. And it's time for change for the answers within, for the light that guides you towards the love that you want. And Spirit is leading you towards change. So you might be sitting there and be like, why does it feel like my world has been turned upside down? Why am I seeing everything so differently than before? Because you're embracing the Hangman. Because you are different than everybody else. And it's time to love that truth about you. Not sit there and think, oh my gosh, what's wrong with me? Because that's what we do. I mean, that's what we do when we're on spiritual journeys. That's what we do when we're just different people. I mean, I know this from personal experience. You sit there and you think, what's wrong with me? Why don't I fit in with everybody else? How can I change me? And then you live in misery. And that's what Spirit does not want you to do. Spirit does not want you to be sad or miserable or doubting yourself. Spirit wants you to live in love in all aspects of your life. Right? So here we're talking about romantic love, but Spirit is also saying love needs to be your guide. We are emotional beings. We are based off of our emotional truth. Meaning we have to listen to our hearts. Our hearts tell us everything. And at times, yes, we can get grouchy and yes, we can get upset, but you have to come from a place of kindness. And I know have to is strong to say, but kindness within your heart for yourself. And then that kindness will radiate outward. And it will be your guiding light. It will be your North Star. It will be that candle that lights your way. And it will be your true connection with Spirit as you move forward, because the Five of Swords is internally you're doubting yourself. You're doubting the way that you're moving forward. You're getting way too much in your own head. You're questioning. Why? Because people have planted seeds of doubt in your mind. It can be a parent who, you didn't have the best relationship with, or it can be looking at your parents' relationship and saying, oh no, I don't want that. It can be having fallen in love, just madly in love with a person, and they cut you down. And you're like, what the heck? That was actually a blessing. All right? I know, unless it was really, just absolutely cruel and devastating, and they were abusive and hurtful, and then that was a different lesson. Okay? And then that isn't a blessing, but that is, you are being divinely guided. Okay? What I'm seeing here is I'm seeing this hurt, this pain has caused you to doubt yourself for too long. And every single obstacle put in our path, every single roadblock, every single way that we look at ourselves, and believe me, the media does it to us enough. And especially with social media, everything just has to be perfect, right? And you just look at yourself and you think, okay, I just have to be perfect. That's easy enough. I just need to buy this, I need to buy that, I need to lose, 10 pounds, 15 pounds, 20 pounds, I never need to eat again, kind of mentality, and then I'll be perfect. No, you need to stop. You need to look at you and say, I love you. Dead in the eyes, look in the mirror, Pisces, because you are an emotional being. And I'm seeing your heart as being so powerful that if your heart beats with I love yous all the time, you will find yourself rising to a place of bliss. You really will. And this chaos falls away. This is past life chaos. This is things that you have thought that you had overcome, in this life, like, oh, I'm done with this. I'm never going to see it again. I've moved past it. And then all of a sudden it's going to kick you right in the face. It's going to be like a donkey kicking you. And it's going to be so heartbreaking. Because you're going to think, no, I don't want this again in my life. And it comes, and why it's going to have such an impact is because the hurt is still there. These words that somebody has spoken over you, this person who you thought was a friend, who you thought was, your soulmate, who you thought was meant there to be with you forever and always, okay? Or you thought was supposed to build you up and care for you as you cared for them. Their words are coming back. You cannot let their words outpower you, because you're going to see yourself as being a little quirky. That's good. Don't be like everybody else. Everybody else is highly overrated. Be different. Be beautiful. Be handsome. Be who you are. And don't sit there and apologize. Because as you let go of this hurt and this pain, you move towards defending your prosperity and taking this gift of prosperity, of bounty, of beauty, of planting the seeds within your life, of where you want to be and how you want to move forward. It leads you to getting the gift of the Ace of Cups. Now, I don't have you taking this gift yet, unless, of course, you wind up having, the Court cards of the Cups or the Magician card here. But what I do have is this permeating every single aspect of your life. This love, this joy, this grace that God's source spirit, your spirit guide, is handing you. And it leads you to this happiness because you're moving towards this. You're saying, I know there's something more out there. I know there's something beautiful for me. And as you move towards this grace, you are empowered and you are absolutely beautiful. You have it shining from you. Okay? Know that especially when you're getting this gift and you're shining brightly with the sun, know that people are going to try and take you by eyes. Know that people are going to try and trip you up, are going to try and take your happiness from you, are going to try and sit there and say, oh no, you can't have this, it's mine. Because they think if you're happy, then how can I be happy? There's only so much happiness in the world. No, they have themselves in a box. Don't live in that box with them. Blast it open. See that you can have exactly what you want from this life. See that you can have bounty and beauty and prosperity and success. Because you are moving towards the Two of Cups. You are moving towards being intertwined with love and defending it as you move forward on this earthly plane. Let's see, oh goodness, what your Spirit Guide Animal cards have to say here. Pisces, Spirit Guide Love Message for Pisces. 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 Show me clearly, 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 show me clearly. All right, and I'm going to lay these quietly over the cards. All right, I love this. I love this because there's so much grace around you. Okay? So at the heart of everything is the grasshopper spirit, which says, take a leap of faith. As you embrace your prosperity, as you move in your bounty, as you have beauty surrounding you, it's time to take that leap of faith. It's time to move yourself forward. And as you take that leap of faith, we have the seahorse spirit, which says, wait and watch. As you slowly and steadily move towards your grace and are able to defend that grace and are able to defend the prosperity of your love and the bounty of your soul, then you are crowned with the owl spirit, which says you see clearly now because you're seeing everything differently. You are being guided by spirit. You are being guided forward, and you are seeing clearly what once was unclear. And yes, you're not going to be looking at things like everybody else. Don't try to be like everybody else. Be boldly, beautifully, and profoundly you. It is going to move you forward in the greatest grace that you could ever have anticipated. Okay? And it's going to be that you see clearly because you are now on and you are embracing your proper path. Then we have the lion spirit, also at your crown. It says, be generous of spirit as you open your heart. Do not be afraid of love. Don't be. What do they say? It is better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all. Even the loves that don't turn out right are still going to be beautiful for your soul and for yourself, and are going to teach you things that you hadn't expected. And I know that sounds very cliche, especially when you're going through a breakup or when you've just had your heart kind of ripped out of your chest and you're sitting there and like you're like, what the heck is this? And you're going to think Dane doesn't know what she's talking about. Sometimes, and I'm going to be really honest with you, sometimes Spirit sends us lessons that we look at it and we're like, are you kidding me? I know, I look at it and I'm like, are you kidding me, Spirit? I have to go through all this. I have been through all of this. And now you're taking away the one good thing? You know, the person that I loved, you're taking them away from me? Are you kidding me? But know that even in painful moments, the generosity of Spirit is always with you. So embrace that generosity of Spirit because it's going to open you up to a love that grows with you, that you're firmly rooted in, and that moves you forward in a beauty and in a grace that you hadn't anticipated, you hadn't expected, and you didn't think could be yours. Then we have the armadillo spirit, which says, set healthy boundaries. Yeah, it's going to be so important. In a relationship, in any relationship, it is so important to set healthy boundaries. Make sure you are doing that, especially as you're going through this change. This change does not mean that if you're in a relationship, everything's going to fall apart. It means that things are changing, things are evolving, you are changing, you are evolving. So it's time to set healthy boundaries, and it's time to embrace this change because you're not the same person you once were. Whether you're in a relationship, whether you're not in a relationship, you are moving forward, and you are embracing what you need and where you need to be, mind, body, and spirit. Then we have the rabbit spirit, which says, now is a lucky time. Now is a lucky time as you learn about your prosperity, as you take in your prosperity, as you are graced, as you are empowered. Now is your lucky time, right? And you're nurturing something more. You're nurturing something beautiful. Now is your lucky time. Be a student of your heart. Be a student of your soul. Be a student of where you need to be, mind, body, and spirit. Okay? Of your prosperity here on this earthly plane. Then we move forward to the squirrel spirit, and it says, believe in yourself. Believe in yourself even though there are these doubts and these fears from this life, from past lives, coming in, wanting to trip you up, wanting you to fall. Okay? Believe in yourself. That's the place to start. I mean, that's why I have believe tattooed on my arm. You know, Believe in you. Believe that you can and you can. Believe that you can't and you can't. Who said it? Whether you believe you can or whether you believe you can't, you're right. I don't remember who said it, but that is a famous quote. And that is it. That is truth right there. Whether you believe you can or whether you believe you can't, you're right. So whether you believe you can have love in your life or whether you believe you can't, you're right. Change the game. Because you're seeing everything differently now, and you're seeing things with so much more clarity and truth to it than ever before. It's almost like that's your superpower. It's like the veil has been lifted, your heart is astoundingly powerful, and you are moving forward towards a love that is unstoppable, towards a love for yourself, and that radiates outward, and that changes the game for you in a way that is absolutely profound. And it says, learn from the past. Learn from the past. Learn from the past heartbreaks, the past pains, the past disappointments. And move forward. Move forward in the power of your truth. Then we have the seahorse. Watch and wait. Watch, wait, and discover. Because now is your lucky time. You do not have to force it. You do not have to do anything big. Okay? If you have love radiating from you, if you have your heart open, Pisces, and it doesn't matter if you're in a relationship or you're looking for a relationship, all right? Or you just want to be in love with your life. It is time to embrace your heart's truth, to embrace the love at your core. And then, right here, as you get this gift that is just from you, from Spirit, the Horse Spirit says, freedom is yours. You are set free. And you move forward in a grace and in a power that you hadn't thought you could have. But it is absolutely yours. And it's absolutely your truth. Then we have the Vulture Spirit, which says nothing is wasted. Nothing is wasted. All the pain, all the hurt, all the disappointment you have been through. The heartbreak, the failed loves, the doubting yourself, the questioning. Nothing is wasted because it's moving you towards your grace, your sun, your joy, your happiness. It's moving you towards the happiest card in the whole entire deck. The power of your heart's truth. And here it says be generous of spirit because Spirit is being generous with you. And it moves you to watching and waiting. Don't rush it. This happens in divine timing. And I know you're going to sit there and say, Dane, I'm tired of divine timing. I want things to happen now or in my timing. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way because we learn what we don't want. And as we learn what we don't want, Spirit aligns us towards what we do want, towards where we need to be, mind, body, and spirit. Let yourself be guided because you're being guided by a higher force. You're being guided by a greatness that knows you inside and out. Your subconscious message with the healing oracle cards is well-being. It's time to focus on your well-being. It's time to focus on you, the essence of what you need, where you need to be within your heart, within your soul, within yourself. Focus on your well-being. And this leads you to the Whale Spirit for your subconscious message. It says, trust. Trust the great mysteries. Okay? Trust that there is more out there. There is more. What is it? There is more than our heavens and hells. There is more out there than we could possibly ever imagine, than we could possibly ever know. And I know I got that quote wrong, but there is more out there than you could possibly ever know, Pisces. Trust in the great mysteries. Trust in the power of your heart's truth. And you will move forward in a divine blessing that takes your breath away and then moves you towards a love that can bring you to your knees with joy, with divinity of spirit, with a sense of knowing that this is what you were born for. And your subconscious message here is the Ace of Pentacles. God, Source, Spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, has handed you a gift of prosperity. You have taken it 3 times within this reading. Page of Pentacles, of being a student of your prosperity. Knight of Pentacles, being a defender of your prosperity. Queen of Pentacles, as being the master of your prosperity. And you take it and it has transformed you. And it will always keep on transforming you in the prosperity that you need on this earthly plane. This is a time of greatness planted and reaping the rewards that you have worked so hard for. Don't deny yourself this truth. Don't talk yourself out of this joy because it is part of you and it is absolutely subconsciously at your soul center. All right, Pisces, I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you, and I love you all. Bye.